Hey gang, Steve Angeline. I wanted to do a short video for you today about the pillars for real estate agents to obtain business. No matter what brokerage you're with, no matter who's coaching you, you hear a lot about, I've got to establish my pillars of business. Okay. You got a table, you got to build the legs. Those are the pillars that are going to support the table. And I talked to a young agent this past week, and he kind of drained me, okay? Because he said to me, he offered up, he said, Steve, he says, I'm going after all these pillars. And I said, oh, tell me what pillars you're going after. And I actually had to write it down. He says, I'm going after FSBOs, expireds, farming, absentee owners, and then I'm also going to dab a little bit into foreclosures, probates, renters, and oh, by the way, my sphere of influence. I was like, whoa. I go, he's got a lot of pillars he's going after. And I said to him, I said, okay, let's kind of slow it down a little bit. Tell me what activities you are doing to support all those pillars. Brand new agent, right? And I had to write this list out. He says, well, I'm holding open houses for other agents. I'm door knocking. I'm contacting builders in the area about their new projects that they're working on. Okay. He says, I learned that I should contact attorneys for probates, okay, or foreclosures. I've also joined some local organizations in the area about business to business contacts. Okay, good. I'm also buying leads, Facebook, and he says, I've started to contact reload companies about getting in their list. I'm networking, I'm doing mailings, I'm phone calling, and I'm on social media. And I said to him, I says, great. How long have you been an agent? He says, coming up on a year. I said, fantastic. Tell me about your sales. Dead silence. And he says, well, that's why I'm calling you. I says, well, how much sales have you had in the past 12 months? He says, I've worked with a couple renters. I says, oh, okay, so they were going to buy? No, I was finding them a rental unit. Oh, okay, so no sales. No sales. Haven't helped anybody buy a home. Haven't helped anybody sell a home. No. Okay, we got to regroup here. So as I told him was kind of my story. You got to stay focused. And that's the whole point of this short video today, is that when I got in the business, I took to FSBOs, and that became the main pillar of my business. Okay, you're always going to have your sphere, right? Your friends, your family. I don't have that because my side of the family lives up in upstate New York. My wife's side of the family, two of them are real estate agents. One's been 30 years, the other one's been 20 years. So that sphere is kind of being diluted, right? Okay, so I don't put any energy into that. My friends know that I'm an agent, okay, and certainly I've got a little bit of business off of them, okay, but I contacted my farm area, perfect farm area, been in this area for 34 years, same house, and about 900 houses. They sell for between 750 and 950. I've gotten some great business by setting it up on a 1 month mailer every month. A mailer from me, a postcard goes out, EDDM. Okay. So my pillars are really just two. I go after FSBOs and I go after my farming area, but I work it and I work it hard. Those are the two main areas. I get over 90% of my business from that. I do a lot with my not referrals, I'm sorry. I do a lot with my past clients to get referrals from them. So I have like 30, 40 past clients now. I don't hammer them. I hammer them gently with once a month a postcard about a tip, about maintenance, a recipe postcard, a quote of the day, just coming from value. Nothing really hey, and I never even ask them in that postcard, hey, if you know anybody buying or selling, please refer. No, that's the whole point, is to thank them for that. So I don't send that to them. This year, after my success the last 2 years of over $13 million in sales, I have budgeted about $2,500 to $3,000 in my budget last November to go after expireds this year by mailing. But I don't have any data on that. I started it in February, and then we'll make that judgment at the end of the year. Was that 30, that was the third $3,000 worth spending or not? So the story is here, don't get hung up on all these different avenues. Stay focused, get really good at what you're doing. If not, you're just diluting yourself and spreading you too thin. I couldn't keep up with this young guy, but what happened? We got to the bottom line and he didn't have any sales. Okay. So the two main areas that I always suggest to people they focus on is expireds and FSBOs because they've identified themselves that they're selling. That is prospecting. Okay, so put your energy into those two avenues first. Next, develop a good farm area. I now have picked up a second farm area that's not even close to me. In fact, I never even been in that development up until about 4 months ago. All of a sudden, my postcard went out to a FSBO from a year ago. I sold his house. At the open house, one of the neighbors came by. That house is on the market right now. Went on Thursday. At the open house yesterday, 2 other neighbors came by. Okay, so I'm going to get the potential of getting 4 listings within about a 6-month period. Guess what? That's now a new farm area for me. I'm going to start sending out those postcards with the picture of the houses that I just sold or listed on there. Okay, so don't try to be everything to everybody. If you want to go after foreclosures, if your area is big into foreclosures, I know there's some areas out there. I heard Phoenix, I heard Miami, kind of big into foreclosures right now. Hammer those, okay? If you got a lot of dead people in your area, go after probates, okay? I don't do those 2 areas. It's not big. Okay, yeah, people do die in my area, but I'm not going after probates, okay? So it just, if you're heading off divorce people and you want to go after that, go after the lawyer, but don't get spread out too thin, okay? That's the moral of this whole video, okay? Stay focused, work 2 or 3 areas the most, put your time, put your energy into that. There's a whole way that you can go after those. You can mail, you can call, you can door knock, you can hold open houses. Focus. That's the whole key to this video. Focus on just 2 or 3 pillars, okay? It might not hold up your table. Maybe you need to have a tripod table, okay? But just focus on 2 or 3. Don't get spread too thin, especially if you're a new agent. Because here's the other reason. The more you try to go after different areas, the more you're going to have to spend, okay? Better to spend focus money than money that this is out there in promotion. You're trying to cast this wide net, hopefully getting business back. Hey, I hope this video has helped you. I'd love to have you join my Mailbox Power team. If you're interested, you can contact me. You can join my group on Mailbox Power by www.mailboxpower.com/Steve. I offer great benefits from free templates, extra calls on Saturday. I offer 10 one-on-one, first come, first served coaching time slots throughout the month. Love to have you on my team. Join my Facebook group, Mailbox Domination for Real Estate Agents. Private group will get you in there. I got over close to 800 agents now. Also, too, check out my YouTube channel, Steve Angeline. And if you got any questions at all, please contact me, Steve Angeline at Verizon.net. Hope it's helped. Look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.